Do you know what your body is telling you about how much longer you might live? After 70, it's not just about adding years to your life, it's about how well you live those years. The truth is, your body is giving you powerful signs every day. Whether it's how you walk, how you sleep, or how strong your grip is, all these small clues can tell you how much time you have left, and most importantly, how you can extend it. Stay with me until the end of this video because what you learn might just change how you live the next 10 years. Sign 1, your ability to stand on one leg. You've probably never thought of standing on one leg as a health test, but balance is one of the most crucial signs of how long you'll live. A study from the University of Tokyo showed that people who could balance on one leg for at least 10 seconds in their 70s were significantly less likely to fall and experience injuries compared to those who couldn't. Helen is 73 and can easily stand on one leg for 30 seconds without any wobbling. She practices yoga every day and has maintained great balance throughout her life. On the other hand, Joyce, at 74, struggles to keep her balance. When she tries standing on one leg, she immediately starts tipping over and has to grab onto something to steady herself. What's going on here? Helen's ability to balance is a strong indicator of her leg strength, muscle coordination, and even brain health. Joyce's struggle is a sign that she may be facing muscle weakness, poor coordination, and even early cognitive decline. Balance doesn't just affect how well you move, it's also linked to your brain health and how well your nervous system functions. The best part is, balance can be improved. Start by practicing simple exercises like standing on one leg for 10 seconds every day, or walking heel to toe. Tai Chi is also a great way to improve both balance and strength. Sign 2, your walking speed. One of the most overlooked signs of longevity is walking speed. It's not something most people think about, but studies show it's actually one of the clearest indicators of how long you'll live. In a scientific study conducted by the Journal of Gerontology in 2016, researchers found that those who maintained a brisk walking pace in their 70s were significantly more likely to live longer and experience fewer health issues. This study revealed that walking speed is directly linked to muscle strength, cardiovascular health, and even brain function. Let me introduce you to John and George. Both are 75, but their stories are very different. John, an active man who walks briskly every morning, can cross the street easily and doesn't struggle with stairs. His movements are fluid and confident. On the other hand, George has slowed down considerably. He used to be active, but lately he finds himself getting winded after a short walk. He struggles to keep up with his grandchildren and feels unsteady on his feet. What does this tell us? John's pace is a reflection of his overall health, strong muscles, good circulation, and a healthy heart. George's slow pace, however, signals that his health is deteriorating. He may be facing issues like muscle weakness, poor circulation, or early neurological decline. In fact, studies have shown that walking speed can be just as accurate as more expensive medical tests in predicting your lifespan. If you notice your walking speed slowing down, it's not too late to improve it. Simple exercises like regular walks, leg strengthening exercises, or lightweight training can help you regain strength. The more you walk, the better your chances of staying healthier for longer. Sign 3, your grip strength. Next up, we have grip strength. Yes, your handshake could be a sign of how long you'll live. It's not just about the strength of your fingers, it's about your muscle health, nervous system, and even circulation. A study by the National Institutes of Health, NIH, found that people with stronger grips tend to have better overall health and live longer. Let's meet Martha and Lily. Martha, at 78, has a firm handshake. She's never struggled with carrying groceries or opening jars, and she exercises regularly. But Lily, also 78, started noticing that her grip was weakening. Opening a bottle cap or carrying a heavy bag became a real challenge for her. She thought it was just a part of aging, but her grip strength was actually a warning sign of muscle loss and frailty. The decline in Lily's grip strength isn't just about her hands. It's a reflection of what's happening in her entire body. As grip strength declines, so does overall muscle mass, leading to an increased risk of falls and a higher risk of serious health issues like heart disease and diabetes. The good news: you can rebuild grip strength. Try using a tennis ball or hand grippers and lift light weights. Even squeezing your hand for a few minutes a day can help you maintain that crucial strength. Sign for your sleep quality. How well do you sleep? It turns out that sleep quality isn't just important for feeling rested, it's directly linked to your lifespan. According to a study published in the American Journal of Epidemiology, people over 70 who sleep well tend to live longer and are healthier. Overall, sleep helps your body repair itself, strengthens the immune system, and even clears toxins from your brain. Let's compare Tom and Richard. Tom, at 75, sleeps about 7 to 8 hours every night, wakes up feeling refreshed, and stays energized throughout the day. Richard, however, has trouble sleeping. He tosses and turns, waking up multiple times during the night. Over time, Richard has started to feel more fatigued, and his energy levels have dropped. What's happening here? Good sleep helps Tom's body repair and rejuvenate, while poor sleep affects Richard's immune system, brain function, and even heart health. Poor sleep is linked to chronic stress, which can trigger inflammation in the body and accelerate the aging process. If you're not getting quality sleep, there's hope. Try reducing screen time before bed, sticking to a sleep routine, or even drinking chamomile tea to relax your mind before sleep. Sign 5. Your appetite and eating habits. After 70, how well you eat could be the most important factor in determining how long you'll live. Research from the World Health Organization, WHO, shows that maintaining a healthy appetite and eating a nutritious diet is key to living a long, healthy life. A poor appetite or unhealthy eating habits can accelerate aging and weaken your body. Eva, 74, enjoys a balanced diet filled with fresh vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains. She maintains a healthy weight and feels energetic throughout the day. Susan, on the other hand, has lost interest in food. She skips meals, eats mostly processed foods, and has unintentionally lost weight over the past year. Why is this important? Eva's healthy diet keeps her immune system strong, muscles intact, and energy levels high. Susan's poor eating habits, on the other hand, could lead to muscle loss, frailty, and a higher risk of illness. In fact, a decreased appetite is often linked to underlying health conditions, such as digestive issues or cognitive decline. To improve your health, start focusing on whole, nutrient-dense foods. Lots of fruits, vegetables, and lean proteins. Hydrate well and don't skip meals. Sign 6. Your ability to handle stress. How do you handle stress? The way you manage stress after 70 could make all the difference in how long you live. Chronic stress doesn't just affect your mood. It accelerates aging and increases the risk of heart disease, high blood pressure, and even Alzheimer's disease. A study from Harvard University found that people who manage stress well tend to have lower rates of disease and better health in their later years. Let's look at John and Richard. John is 76 and knows how to stay calm in stressful situations. He practices mindfulness and deep breathing, and he stays socially engaged. Richard, however, holds on to stress. He constantly worries about his health, family, and finances. Over time, Richard has noticed his blood pressure rise and his energy drop. What's going on here? John's ability to handle stress helps reduce inflammation, which lowers the risk of diseases. Richard's constant stress, however, increases inflammation, making him more susceptible to heart disease and other health problems. Find ways to manage stress, whether it's through exercise, mindfulness, or simply talking to friends. It will benefit both your mind and your body. Sign 7. Your social connections. Finally, your social connections are one of the strongest predictors of how long you'll live. A study from the University of California found that people with strong social ties tend to live longer and are healthier than those who are socially isolated. Loneliness has been linked to heart disease, depression, and even early mortality. Anna is 79 and stays socially active. She regularly meets her friends for coffee, participates in a book club, and enjoys family gatherings. Betty, 81, however, spends most of her time alone. She has lost touch with many of her friends, and though her family is nearby, she rarely reaches out. What does this mean? Anna's strong social connections keep her mentally sharp, emotionally strong, and physically healthy. Betty's isolation, on the other hand, increases her risk for mental health decline and physical deterioration. Make an effort to stay connected. Reach out to old friends, join social groups, or volunteer. Social engagement is key to living a longer, healthier life. Sign 9. Your vision and eye health. Did you know that your vision can be a strong indicator of how well you'll age? Eye health deteriorates naturally as we get older, but the way you take care of your eyes can greatly influence your quality of life and longevity. A 2019 study from the American Academy of Ophthalmology revealed that people who maintain healthy vision well into their 70s and 80s tend to be more active, independent, and engaged with their surroundings. Let's compare. Norman and Edward. Norman, 78, has always taken care of his eyes by wearing sunglasses in the sun, getting regular eye exams, and eating foods rich in vitamin A, like carrots and leafy greens. As a result, his vision is still sharp, and he enjoys reading, traveling, and staying active in the community. Edward, however, at 79, hasn't prioritized his eye health. He rarely wears sunglasses and has neglected eye exams. Now he struggles with reading and often feels unsafe driving because of his declining vision. The difference in their eye health can significantly affect their lifestyle. Poor vision can lead to accidents, decreased mobility, and isolation, while healthy vision allows one to remain independent and engaged with the world. Get your eyes checked regularly and wear proper eye protection. Eating foods rich in vitamin A, like sweet potatoes, spinach, and kale, and omega-3 fatty acids can also help protect your vision. Sign 10. Your flexibility and joint health. Flexibility and joint health are often neglected as we age, but they play a critical role in our overall well-being and longevity. A study published in the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity in 2016 highlighted that those who maintain joint mobility and flexibility well into their later years are more likely to live a long and pain-free life. Consider Grace, a 74-year-old woman who practices gentle stretching exercises every morning. She has maintained her flexibility over the years and enjoys activities like yoga and gardening. On the other hand, Helen, 75, has neglected her flexibility and now struggles with stiffness and joint pain. She finds it difficult to get in and out of the car or bend down to pick things up. The difference between Grace and Helen is that Grace's daily stretching routine has kept her joints flexible, allowing her to stay active and mobile. Helen's stiffness, on the other hand, has started to interfere with her daily activities, making her less independent. Incorporate stretching and joint exercises into your routine. Yoga, Pilates, or simple stretching for 10-15 minutes a day can improve flexibility, reduce stiffness, and help you stay active longer. Sign 11. Your skin and sun protection habits. Our skin is one of the first places where the effects of aging show up. But did you know that your skin health can also be an indicator of your overall longevity? A 2017 study by the University of California found that individuals who protect their skin from harmful UV rays live longer and are at a lower risk for skin cancer and premature aging. Let's take Susan, 76, who always wears sunscreen when going outside, stays in the shade, and protects her skin with hats and sunglasses. She rarely gets sunburned, and her skin shows fewer signs of aging. In contrast, Janet, also 76, spent most of her younger years tanning in the sun and rarely wore sunscreen. Now, her skin shows signs of wrinkles, sunspots, and damage. What this tells us is that sun protection is critical, not only for preventing skin cancer, but also for slowing down the visible signs of aging. Protecting your skin can contribute to healthier aging and reduce the risk of skin-related diseases. Always use SPF 30 or higher sunscreen, wear protective clothing, and avoid prolonged sun exposure, especially during peak hours. Sign 12. Your hydration. Levels. Hydration is another often overlooked factor in aging healthily. A 2018 study from the National Institute on Aging found that people who maintain proper hydration are less likely to suffer from age-related health issues like kidney disease, arthritis, and cognitive decline. Staying hydrated helps keep your skin youthful, your organs functioning properly, and your energy levels up. Meet Jack and Bill, both 72. Jack has made a habit of drinking plenty of water throughout the day. He also drinks herbal teas and eats foods with high water content like fruits and vegetables. Bill, however, rarely drinks water and finds himself reaching for sugary sodas or coffee. As a result, he often feels tired, his skin is drier, and he struggles with digestion issues. The difference is simple. Hydration plays a crucial role in keeping your body running smoothly. Proper hydration keeps your skin vibrant, your muscles flexible, and your mind sharp. On the other hand, dehydration can lead to fatigue, digestive problems, and joint pain. Aim to drink at least 8 glasses of water a day. Avoid sugary drinks and alcohol, which can dehydrate you, and opt for water-rich foods like cucumbers, watermelon, and oranges.